Hello everyone, welcome back. Blovo here, continuing on from our last episode on Satisfactory. Right, so last episode we were just gathering some basic resources together. Got limestone, got the iron, got the copper all the way up there. And we were continuing on from there. Hopefully by the end of this episode we have a starting factory. Now, I didn't go through and explain what this game was about. Apologies there. That's my bad. This game is a giant factory builder. So, if you've heard or played a Factorio, it's kind of like that, but in 3D. And the game scales up very quickly. So, you would have a small factory in this little area doing everything you ever want. Then later on in the game, you might need this entire green biome you see around here to be one big factory. So the sky's the limit with what you can do. But yeah, let's continue. So last time the power was off. I didn't refill the power generator enough, so we'll get that sorted. And here's our friend Mr. Bean. They do look a bit wonky. They do look a bit funny. Their head is tiny. And if you hit them, they run they run really fast. It's really mean. I do like them. But they are a bit of a strange creature. Alright, so let's go back to the base. Yeah, Mr. Bean's over there. If you jump on him, he's a bit like a trampoline, so I'll try and do that somewhere in this episode. But yeah, weird creatures, really strange. Alright, power's back online, and you can see we're about halfway, right? So we can get a few more machines. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange this slightly. I'm going to put the copper one, the copper smelter, further by the rock over there, a bit closer, so I can expand the iron one out, because in this game it's all about ratios. So this iron node outputs 60 per minute, which is a normal iron node, and this smelter only processes 30 per minute. Alright, and later on in the game you get a splitter which you put on the belt and allows for another belt to come out sideways. So that's something we will look at, but I want to get the second smelter built for it. So I'll leave this one here, I'll build a new one by the rock, and I'll see you guys again. Alright, so I have disconnected the one smelter, as you can see, and I've put the copper one down over on this side, and I've put a new smelter in. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this one through to this smelter here. We're going to connect the power, adding in a new power pole to the line, and connect that up. Alright, and what I want to do next is I want to automate some of the items. So if we get a constructor built, right, make sure it's facing the right way around, the input's correct. If you have a look, it can build all these items. So what I want is I would like an iron plate and an iron rod. So I would like two of these. And if you ever play the game and you haven't played it before, if you middle click it, it will select the building and allow you to build another one. Alright, so we'll get this connected to there, that one connected to there. We would like iron plate and iron rod. We would like a power pole to come over here to connect them all together, make sure they're all powered up. And I'm worried that we'll be drawing too much power for these guys to handle. So yeah, we're nearing the limit. yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go and get some more leaves or wood, and yeah, I have no means of getting them faster. I know later on you do unlock a few things, but for now I have to run around like a like a homeless man and just pick them all up off the ground like this. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're back after collecting a bunch of stuff. While I was out there grabbing all the bushes and leaves, yep, one of these ran out of leaves completely and shut everything down. So our power is a bit of a concern at the moment. We naturally want an improvement somehow. So that gives us biomass. Okay. We definitely want that, so maybe we should focus on this. Right, so we've got some of that, some of that. Okay, so we're good on concrete. We need some copper wire, some plates and rods. Now, in the far smelter over here is full of ingots. Oh look, it's a bit of a like a toxic cloud over there. Gee, alright. Eventually. Here's Mr. Beans, he's back. Ah, there we go. It's shut down. Alright. Let us see if... I'm wondering... Alright, that one's full. That one's full of that. Wondering if I should just manually craft it all until we can get the power situation sorted out. I might have to do that because we're quite a way off getting all the materials together. So yeah, I'll have to manually craft the rest and then I'll jump back. Alright, I should have made enough of them. So we've got more than enough plates. We got the rods sorted out and the copper wire. So let's submit that and hopefully fix our power situation.
Hub upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer.
Thanks, Ada.
Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you.
Gee, she's
Tier 1
hazing
and 2
me, man.
milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your
Well,
first
that's
official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Alright. Alright, well that's promising. Let's have a look. So we've tier 1. We can get some logistics. That's what we're after, the splitter. Okay, it's quite a bit. Base building is also what we want. It's quite a bit of material. Number 2. Right, okay, that's way out of our... this one's doable. We can have a look at this one, get solid biofuel. That's very efficient. Very, very efficient. Alright, so let's have a look at this biomass that we unlocked. Okay. You know what I might do? Because it's more efficient, I'm going to pull everything out of these. And then make biomass. Also, oh, not that one. We want a biomass burner as well. So, just one for now. Just one for now. I'll make up those materials and I'll get back to you. Alright, I made up what I could. We're still waiting on the iron plates because we have no power at the moment. As you can see, the biomass actually made quite a bit. So if we input just one stack and one stack into here, turn it on. Ah yes, it lasts a whole lot longer. Yeah, that's like 3-4 times the length. That's very good. Okay, something is killing the power. I'm gonna turn off this line just because we're okay with rods for the moment, and hopefully now it will stay running. I'm wondering if it's the copper smelter over there kicking to work. Yeah, I think I have gotten too excited to jump too far ahead and we're not ready for it, so yeah, we'll just focus on automating the plates for now, and the rest can be done manually. So you can see the yellow light means it's either blocked up or it's not working. A red light means it's offline, and a solid green light means that whatever's going into it, it's running perfectly fine. So if it flickers from green to yellow, it means that there's not enough input to keep the machine running or at 100% efficiency. So something to keep note of. So 60 iron comes in, 30 is only processed per minute. That's why this one is yellow and goes to green, and then it'll go to yellow again. Yeah, see, there goes yellow. And this one processes it at 30 in, 20 out. So this one's 100%. It should stay green until its inventory is full. So we'll grab that. Alright, so let's build another biomass generator. I'm gonna put that one, yeah, right there's fine. And we are full on these. So you can attach a power pole to the line by selecting it and then clicking on the line, and I'll move the line to the new power pole, which then you can hook up. So let's put in this. This one's online. See our power jumps, what we can do, and let's turn on all of this again. Get this working for us. And I wonder if we can make another constructor. Okay, we're missing 2 reinforced iron plates and a cable. Alright, we've got the materials, so let's go build this one. If you hold down control, it will line the output and the input of the 2 machines perfectly, so you won't have a skew belt running around, which is always handy. And now we want to make wire. And we need to hook it up to electricity, so there to there. Wonderful. Look, our capacity is still fine. That's very good news. I'm probably going to have to go on another harvesting run for all bushes and those sort of items. But let's go and see which milestone we want to go for. What do we want to get? So base building, I kind of want this, so we can set up a large foundation for factory. Though logistics would be handy. We can reduce power usage and split outputs, right? So then we can have a proper production chain. Not interested in that just yet. Tier 2, this one is handy as well. It's a lot of screws. So I'm thinking we go base building and then we get the logistics, and then we can go get the obstacle clearing one. So let's set that milestone, submit what resources we have, and I'll probably run around, collect some bushes, and while I'm doing that, all the materials should be ready to go. And like that, we have enough materials. Fantastic, let's shoot this one off.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Jeez, Ada. Wow. No. She's a bit strange, isn't she, that one? So let's have a look. So we now have foundations. Oh, concrete. A lot of concrete and iron plates. Okay. I don't think I have a lot of concrete lying around. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, not too much. Alright. So where would I put this? Now, a nice big open place. Let's measure with the rocks. So if I put down a 2 meter foundation, is the rocks still stick out of it? Not what I'm after, but the 4. If I build this there. Yeah, it covers up the rock. Fantastic, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so thinking a line of foundations coming across here. Not the whole gap. Probably to about here. And all the way down to where Beans is. So that's quite a large area. But let me see if I can jump on him. No, he's still a bit high. If he was down here, I could like ride him like a horse, but unfortunately not. Alright. Let's go check on this production. So I believe this only outputs, is it 15 per minute? 30 per minute. Right, and this needs 45 per minute with output of 15. So it takes a while, and one of these is not good enough. But I'll probably save up a bunch of materials and do a jump cut to when I have enough, and we can start building the platform properly. Alright, I'm back. I believe I have enough of the basic resources to build somewhat of a platform. So let's give that a go. Now I'm thinking I'm probably going to need another biomass burner for this small starter factory setup. And I don't have a chainsaw to remove this guy, so I'm going to build the platform around here. So if we select the foundation and we lock it to the world grid, that's very important, because if I build this orientation like this and then I don't do it on another build, they're not going to line up ever. You have to build weird curves later when you get trains and stuff like that. So build that one there. We're gonna, don't know why it's doing weird stuff. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Try it again. Oh, oh. I have no idea what it's doing right now. There we go. That's really weird. I haven't seen that before. But it did it before. Like there. There we go. And I zoop build mode. So I should be able to drag out and say I just want it to there. Fantastic. Right, we want to do the same with the other side. About to there. And then we're just going to build this out. Hopefully having enough resources, right? Oh. Right, so let's make it float a little bit and have the two Then we'll go out by, yeah, about 10. We'll do 10 again. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Gee. Ah, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna run out of materials. I did run out. Alright, but you can see how it's gonna... You know what? This might be a little bit too long. Let me remove all these by holding control and build this foundation. If it wants to line up, that would be great. Alright, I'm going to spend some some time trying to figure this out, and I'll build the rest. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, welcome back. So I have built a small iron setup, as you can see here. Right, as we discussed last time, the 60 iron would come in to this one bounce, hit the splitter, and be put between the two smelters. Now they each do 30. This one's going straight into one constructor, just making plates. It's going to back up a little bit, that should be fine. This one is hitting another splitter, so you can see over here, and because this one's making rods, it can only take 15 in per minute, while the smelter outputs 30. So we're splitting it. This one is just making rods. This one's coming here to the other constructor to make rods as well. But then around the back, it's going into another constructor which is making screws. So we can automate all the parts. And when we unlock storage, I'll just, I don't know, build a little conveyor belt around the back, or wherever we decide to have all our storage be. I will start work on the copper after we connect this through and make sure it works all fine and dandy. And I did turn that one off because I didn't want it to use too much electricity while we do it, because there is 2 more constructors here than there were originally over there. That I did get rid of the one smelter and the miner, so I don't know if that's gonna make too much of a difference, but let's watch it work. Right, iron ore has gone in, some ingots have come out. See, this one's split, making rods. That is good to see. Let's go around to the back here and wait for some rods to come out. Oh, no power. Did I not connect this through? I didn't. Whoops. There we go. That should help a lot, right? Should help a lot. There's our first rod. And so 1 rod makes 4 screws. That's a pretty good deal. Alright, I'll probably cut and build this one. But first, let's look at our power. What are we doing on that? We may need to build more biomass generators, but we'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, I'm back. Let's make sure this all works perfectly fine. Alright, so the copper's going in, and it's going to hit the splitter and then go towards the 2 smelters. Right, that all works perfectly fine, and from there it's going to go from the left smelter, be made into copper wire, and that's actually the same for the right here. So I could even just do 1, but yeah, there we go. I thought that might happen. It's okay. It's okay, we can resolve this quite easily. So let's build a second biomass burner. don't want it floating. What about this side? Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll put some biomass in all of these. Make sure they're nice and topped up. Oh, too much. Okay. Well, you know what? We can just build the third one. Or fourth. No, third. The third one. Let's power it on. Alright. Let me see what's going on and I'll be right back. Alright. So I removed the one smelter. Left this here for future. And we're splitting the output between these two. So this one's just going to make wire. And then this one should just make cable. Yeah, there we go. It's making cable. And that's going to do us for this episode. Now, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button. I am fairly new at this. If you ever have any critique on the video or the style or how I record or any tips, please do so, leave in the comments below. But this is a hobby of mine now and I enjoy making them, so you'll definitely see more of me. On the next episode, I'm hoping to get this a lot bigger, a lot more automated and approach coal power. Because sticking on biomass burners is always painful. And I just realized why it didn't work. Because I built the biomass burners, but I never hooked them up. Well, now, there you go. I'll fix that for the next episode. Alright, thanks for watching.